When you hear the name Ni no Kuni, you think beautiful environments, incredible voice acting, an engaging story, and an adventure that you can't get anywhere else. Now, that was especially true of the first game. Wow, they really kicked ass with that one. The second, I have a few problems with. Combat feels improved upon and the environments are still as engaging as ever, but the story is just an utter train wreck. Still, overall, a wonderful adventure from start to finish that I thoroughly enjoyed playing. But now, with Ni no Kuni Cross Worlds, it seems like Level 5 really wants to drag the series through the mud. Although I'm sure Level 5 wasn't actively involved in this garbage, at least I'd hope so. Ni no Kuni Cross Worlds is an online free-to-play MMORPG released on mobile devices. Now, if that isn't the unholy trinity of gaming, I don't know what it is. The words free-to-play, MMO, and mobile will never, ever have a good first impression on me. So I just had to give this game a try for the fans, and my god, you'll be glad I did, because just signing up to be able to play this game is an absolute bitch in and of itself. Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So before I'm even able to start up the game, I gotta link my email account in order to even log in. Okay, whatever. Let me just go ahead and do that real quick on the PC client. Oh, wait a minute. I have to download the mobile version of the game and link my email to an account that way. I can't just do it in the client or on a website or something? Oh, that is just obnoxious. Okay, so I go off to download the game on mobile, create an account, link my email, jump through a blazing hoop of fire, and bam, I can log in on PC now. Great, but I can't actually make a character. I have to do that on the mobile app as well. What kind of stupid, backwards design is this? I understand that the PC is just a beta client and they're still working on it, but if you're gonna have a PC version available, it better be standalone from the mobile version, even if it's just a beta client. And finally, after a couple of hours of just plugging around, we're in game on the PC. Now, one of the first things I notice about this game are the controls. They're ass. Camera sensitivity is way too high when moving the mouse around and needs to be taken down a notch. You can use the arrow keys as a substitute, but I immediately felt like I was playing Final Fantasy XI, a 20-year-old game, with the way the controls were designed. Other than that, WASD for movement, pretty standard stuff. Thankfully, you won't be needing to do much controlling though, because surprise surprise, the game plays itself. Yeah, that's right. It autopaths you around its world everywhere you go. Even combat just plays itself. I even tried to get myself killed at one point by aggroing a lot of monsters at once manually and nope, just bulldozed my way through them. The crazy thing though is that they kept respawning, but I was just getting healed through their damage. So I literally think that I could have gone to sleep and woken back up the following day and still be fighting them. You'll be disappointed to know I didn't test that theory out, but I wouldn't have been surprised. It's a shame though, because the combat looks and feels really flashy, and they even included a dodge roll, which I found out of combat, funnily enough, by trying to sprint. So there's the makings of a combat system that could be interesting, but it's not, because again, it plays itself. Outside of combat, exploration is just as boring. It's a shame because the environments are beautiful and scenic. You can tell that they put some polish into really making it feel like a Ni no Kuni game, but it's all flash and no substance. What's the point if I can't take in this world the way I want to? Of course, you can turn the autopathing off, but there's no reason not to. Why would you when it's the most efficient way to get around? Besides, like I said, the controls are terrible, so it honestly feels better to just let the autopathing take over. And God, is it such a shame too, because let's talk about the questing. Some of the questing could have actually been interesting if they just put a little more faith in the player. One quest has you taking on the role of delivery boy, because the previous guy up and quit on the manager. So he gives you these weapons and tells you they must be delivered in a very specific order. And I was like, okay, that's kinda interesting, wow. Let me just autopath and see if the quest is gonna get angry with me when it takes me to the wrong guy. I feel stupid for even believing that a mobile game could have that much depth. They tricked my dumbass, because the order you deliver the weapons in does not matter whatsoever. Or maybe the autopathing knows the exact order they need to be delivered in. Point is, it's done for you automatically. There's even an interesting premise where these players start causing trouble in the city, so you go to investigate and they turn out to be adventurers or players just like you that come from the modern world. They're treating the townspeople like NPCs rather than actual people, and so you gotta take them on in battle, but then it's all ruined because you just wreck them by auto-battling. I don't know what it is with people who make mobile games and their need to take away control from the player for convenience purposes. It is literally the most backwards design. I'm playing a video game to be engaged within your game. I want to actively do things within it and interact with your world on my own terms, not be whisked around by AI doing things for me on their own. I can appreciate a few things about this game though. The presentation is pretty superb for a mobile game. The cutscenes are also fairly well done. The characters are unique and interesting. You get to chat with a talking tree. This flying pig thing follows you around, and most of it is voice acted relatively well. But the game itself is terrible because there is no game to play. Equipment doesn't actually change how you look either, which is a huge negative for me. The whole point of an MMO is to progress and get cooler looking equipment as you level up, so you can show it off to everyone around you. Hiding cosmetics behind a cash shop, no matter how cool they may look, is always lamer than actually earning the equipment and fashion you obtain by actually playing the game. Not to mention that there's an item you can purchase in the cash shop that gives you a 700% boost in experience, gold, and prizes. So I'm already just kinda sniffing some pay-to-win stuff. Not that I ever felt the need to pay money during my time playing, but I really didn't play that long, so whatever. Honestly, I can't be bothered to spend another minute playing Ni no Kuni Crossworlds. I'd rather cross streams with a random stranger than spend another second playing this. Whoa, dude, watch where you're aiming. Go left. No, that's too far left. Dude, that's too far left! Whoa! Playing Ni no Kuni Crossworlds is like getting pissed on. It stinks, it doesn't feel good, and it leaves you with this gross, disgusting feeling. I wish I had some better news for you guys, but the Ni no Kuni name was put to shame with this game. Wow, that rhymed. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, Ni no Kuni Cross Streams is coming to a store near you.